Do you ever feel like you're just not sure of yourself? Like self-doubt keeps stopping you no matter how hard you try? In this video, we'll look at Miyamoto Musashi's timeless advice on how to build confidence through small wins. This is a powerful strategy that is often ignored. Find out how taking small, doable steps can give your life unstoppable energy, helping you get over your doubts, boost your confidence, and start living bravely. Lesson 1. Start your day with a simple success. Getting a simple task done first thing in the morning can help you feel good about the rest of the day. Miyamoto Musashi often talked about how important it was to get ready and get off to a good start. This is still true today, just like it was on the battlefield. Making your bed or organizing your space in the morning may not seem like a big deal, but it sets off a chain reaction of happiness and efficiency. When we start the day with even a small win, we set ourselves up to be capable and ready. When we achieve something, our brains release dopamine, a chemical that makes us feel good and helps us concentrate and stay motivated. We'll be ready to take on bigger jobs with enthusiasm and confidence if we can capture this feeling at the start of the day. Musashi taught that everything you do, no matter how small, is a step toward success. Discipline is an important part of confidence, and even small jobs can help build it. When you start each day by celebrating a small win, you are slowly teaching your brain to see and appreciate progress. This helps you stick to a habit and builds your confidence by making you believe in your ability to succeed. So, starting with a small win keeps you from putting things off. To start the day with a long list of things to do is something we've all felt. You can break out of the cycle of hesitating by starting with something small and doable. This will give you a reason for the day. This change in speed can make even the toughest problems seem easier to deal with. In Musashi's words, step by step, walk the 1,000-mile road. Over time, small steps add up to big growth. Starting the day with a simple win is the first step in that direction. Lesson 2. Master the art of saying no. A great way to boost your confidence is to learn how to say no. Musashi believed in being clear and focused, and he knew that not every chance, battle, or road should be taken. You can save your energy for what's important by saying no to things that aren't helping you reach your goals. It's not about shutting out the world when you say no. It's about setting limits that protect your health and help you build your confidence. You take charge of your time and energy and affirm your ideals every time you say no to something that doesn't fit with your priorities. When you know what you stand for and are strong enough to stand up for it, you feel more confident. Being sure of yourself doesn't happen quickly. It grows as you make choices that are in line with your values and goals. Musashi's philosophy stresses how important it is to pick your fights wisely. When you choose where to put your time and energy, you create a setting that helps you grow instead of stifles it. This method makes you feel more in charge of your life, which has a direct effect on your confidence. Every no you say is a promise to yourself, a small win that makes you more determined to stay on your road. It's also important to know your own limits when you learn to say no. Being available all the time is praised by society. But Musashi's lessons remind us that real mastery means knowing when to pull back and save our resources. You show yourself and others that your time and goals are important by setting limits. This makes you feel better about who you are and how valuable you are, which are important for real confidence. Lesson 3. Tackle one small fear at a time. One of the best ways to boost your confidence is to face your fears, but you need to start small. Musashi knew that even the strongest warriors had to start with simple tasks before they could take on bigger problems. You can face your worries without getting too stressed out if you deal with one small fear at a time. When you face your fears and get past them, you move out of your comfort zone, which makes you feel more confident. Building trust is a slow process that doesn't have to happen all at once. Let's say you're scared of speaking in public. Instead of starting with a presentation right away, share an idea in a small group or speak up in a casual chat. By making things harder little by little, you get to a place where you feel comfortable and in charge. For Musashi, being strong doesn't mean not being afraid. It means being able to face your fears with bravery. By facing small fears, you learn that fear is not an impenetrable wall, but something that can be controlled and finally gotten over. Knowing this gives you the confidence to take on bigger tasks because you have shown yourself that you can grow. You show how brave you are by getting over each small fear. This evidence helps you believe in yourself and gives you confidence that you can handle anything that comes your way. It's not about getting rid of all your fears. It's about learning to deal with them, even if it's just one small step at a time. By going through this slow process, you build up your resilience and inner strength, just like Musashi did as he never gave up on his quest for success. Lesson 4. Learn something new each day. Making a promise to keep learning is one of the most powerful habits for building confidence. As a fighter and as a philosopher, Musashi's life was shaped by his desire to learn. He thought there was an endless way to learn something, and that every day was a chance to get better. You can improve your mind and increase your skills by making it a goal to learn something new every day. Learning doesn't have to be hard. All you need to do is read an article, listen to a podcast, or practice a new skill for a few minutes. Learning new things keeps your mind active and makes you better at adapting. Every new thing you learn or skill you get is a small victory that shows you can grow and change. Musashi taught that a real fighter can change and is open to new ideas and ways of doing things. Being able to change is a key part of having confidence because it gives you the peace of mind that you can learn and get through any problems that come up. Being confident means knowing that you are always getting better, no matter how skilled you are now. So, learning something new every day makes your life better. You stop feeling stuck or dull and start thinking about growth instead. No matter how slowly you're learning, every little victory makes you feel like you're making progress. This steady growth gives you confidence that doesn't rely on what other people do, but on how hard you work to improve yourself, just like Musashi's journey to mastery. Lesson 5. Keep promises to yourself. Self-trust, which is a key part of confidence, can only be built by keeping the promises you make to yourself. Musashi's worldview is based on discipline and honesty, which you can develop by keeping your promises. When you make small plans and stick to them, you build confidence in your own abilities. Every promise you keep is a small victory that makes you trust yourself more. Self-trust and self-confidence go hand in hand. If you break promises to yourself all the time, you lose faith in your own skills. If you make a promise to yourself and keep it, even if it's something small like finishing a job or starting a new habit, you build trust and dependability in yourself. Building endurance and self-respect is a key part of building confidence. Musashi taught that real strength comes from within and that being self-disciplined is an important part of being a warrior. By keeping your word, you train your mind to be focused and show yourself that you can be trusted. Every promise you keep shows that you are honest and boosts your sense of self-worth. So, keeping your promises gives you energy. No matter how small, each success makes you want to keep setting and reaching goals. This steady growth builds confidence over time, not through big wins, but through a steady stream of small wins. Just like Musashi's way of mastering, consistent effort is what changes you and gives you long-lasting confidence. Lesson 6. Reflect on daily successes. Because it lets you see and celebrate your growth, reflection is a great way to boost your confidence. Musashi thought that self-examination and reflection were important ways to get better. You can shift your attention from what went wrong to what you did by taking a few minutes at the end of each day to think about your wins, no matter how small. This practice helps you feel better about yourself and gives you more confidence. Focusing on daily wins doesn't mean ignoring things that could be done better. It means keeping a balanced view. When you recognize your successes, you feel proud of yourself and are more likely to keep going. Musashi's lessons stress the need for balance, between being strong and being weak, between winning and losing. Part of this balance is recognizing your wins, which keeps your progress from being overshadowed by doubts about yourself. Writing in a journal every day, or just writing 3 small things you did well that day, can change your life. Over time, this list of accomplishments will help you remember how much you've grown and how strong you are. When you're facing problems, you can remember these times as proof of your strength, which will boost your confidence and push you to keep going. When you reflect, you can internalize your wins and make them a part of how you see yourself. You form a habit of self-affirmation by recognizing your wins on a regular basis. This habit makes you believe in yourself more and pushes you to keep trying to get better. Understanding that true mastery is built from many small victories, Musashi's philosophy tells us to respect each step along the way. Lesson 7. Acknowledge your effort, not just results. To build confidence, you need to value the trip as much as the end goal. Musashi's teachings stress discipline, dedication, and the goal of mastery, even if results don't show up right away. Focusing on the work you do instead of the result helps you build a strong confidence that isn't just based on success. Every effort you make is a win, which strengthens your resolve to grow and get better. It's easy to get down when results don't go the way you thought they would in a world that is focused on results. But Musashi taught that real fighters get pleasure from their work. By recognizing your hard work, you learn to value your commitment and dedication, even if no one else does. In this new way of thinking, your self-worth is in your own hands, not in other people's approval. This makes you feel more confident. For example, if your goal is to learn a new skill, think of each time you practice as a win. Each small step on your path to growth shows how determined you are, and it helps you feel more confident. In Musashi's philosophy, he says that you should see every event as a chance to improve yourself, even if progress is slow. When you recognize your hard work, you develop a resilient attitude that sees problems as chances to grow instead of threats to your confidence. Having this point of view gives you a reason to keep going even when things go wrong. By recognizing your hard work, you build trust that comes from your commitment, not from short-term wins. Musashi became a master by working hard over and over again. If you follow his lead, you can build powerful confidence that can handle any task.